Greetings YouTube. This is your boy Tyler, also known as the Vacuum Man. If you're new, you're a new YouTuber, subscribe to my channel, thumbs up, like my videos, comment down below. As you can see, what I have, finally I'm getting around to making a video of this Hoover WindTunnel TurboPower 7600 self-propelled vacuum. Story behind this machine is I got this last year, so it's 2019. In the middle of December. Now it's a year now since I had this, and I bought this vacuum off of Let Go. It was for 45 bucks. But I told the person that sold this in Houston, my local area, if I could put knock the price down to 40 bucks. So yeah, picked it up and it came with some spare bags that is out there in the cabinet in the garage. There were some things going on with the vacuum when I got it. It was all dirty. The self-propel wasn't working on it and everything. And I got that taken care of. Well, two things I've noticed. Well, I can't notice this, but the only thing that I thought the only problem with this vacuum was the self-propel quit working. And the self-propel arm that'd be located right here. Had a broken actuator arm. I end up getting all that taken care of. This vacuum was very dirty. And when I'm talking about dirty, it was covered in dust. It was nasty. It was filthy. I did a strip down on this vacuum, and it's clean so far. But I've been using it last year. The cable that goes behind the back of the machine, and it goes down, and it connects to the power drive, to the transmission, to the actuator arm. That was broke also. So I ended up taking a cable out of a WindTunnel, another self-propel behind, right in the corner. I took the cable out of that one and put it in here, doing it here. Now it's all up and running smooth. Put another a CWP brush roll in. Because what I like about the CWP brush rollers is the Cleveland Wood product. Their brush rolls, not only wooden, but the bearings are sealed in it. Then the original brush rolls, when Hoover started first making these machines, they just made the brush rolls that kind of like a spiral twisted shape. They had them open bearings. Well, since it's been years that TTI been changing these machines, made the factory, not the factory, but the CWP brush roll. They did some improvement on some bearings on also for the idler arm. Anyway, I put a new brush roll in. Filter needs to be washed and everything. The suction was blocked on this machine because the bag was filled with dirt, dust, and I think plaster and sheet rock from the walls or whatever. It was vacuuming. This boy was in totally dirty condition. But now it was all running. I decided to get the motor cleaned up and stuff like that. Clean the polish the armor, the commutator. Anyway, other than that, we got some paint marks in here and there. Turns out it looks like this vacuum was brand new and was not used as much, but I grew up with these machines, so that's why I have a few of these in my house. But I no longer have my Hoover WindTunnel U6435 sold that last year also to a church member for $25 because they have Eureka, not Eureka, Electric Lux stick vac in the corner that needed a new battery for the battery charger pack or whatever it's called. Needed new handheld, so I said, decided to give them away, just sell them a Hoover WindTunnel self-propelled Ultra. I mean, this vacuum got, you know, your crevice tool, your attachments, your dusting brush, like all normal, yeah, like all, but some of them, and then this one has, you know, the furniture nozzle. I was gonna say is normally when you buy these machines used, normally attachments always ends up missing. I mean, you know, you have a crevice tool be missing, like all attachments be missing, and you have to pay I don't know how much total to get new attachments off of eBay. That's why I would buy brand new vacuums, because it comes with attachments and it comes with your stitch ones, all those kind of things. I put up the screwdriver because I need to tighten up the this lower hose one. Then you already know you got your hose. Then got the got your turbo brush. Anyway, but I see a lot of things be like missing on these machines. Be the attachments, like the turbo brush be missing, the two telescopic ones be missing, crevice tool, dusting brush, or furniture nozzle, whatever the case may be. This vacuum needed a new, you know, I serviced it, changed the belts and everything, put a new bag in, and well, I said stripped down wash. I'm talking about the entire vacuum has to be taken apart in order for it to get a bath. Brush roll. So yeah, so it looks like, you know, you got your self-propel wheels, your power drive wheels. And to be honest, I never owned this I never owned this specific model. I always wanted, when Hoover back in the 2000s, like the 90s throughout the 2000s, was still available. Well, I always wanted another self-propel wind tunnel, because we had the premium, the Mach 6.9, the I think it was the U6445 900, I believe. I was a boy, so I was a little toddler, so I was not into vacuums then, like none of this stuff, but I always wanted a different model. And Hoover discontinued these. This is my first time owning this model. Which sucks, because I said, man, these are still outstanding vacuums, which are much better than what they have on the market today at Walmart, Target, Home Depot, Lowe's. I mean, these are not cheap machines. These were made in America. Some of them were made in America, and then some that was shipped overseas and stuff like that in the years. The one in the corner I showed you was made in America, and that's a 20-year-old machine, because I'm 20 years old. But the difference is I was born in April, so that U6425 900 in the corner came out later. So, which now, since this is 2020, I'm supposed to be 21. That's gonna be a 21-year-old machine also. So these was built to last, 20 years or so. And the ones nowadays are just meant to be recycled. So Hoover's just crap nowadays. The TTI machines. Anyway, other than that, so I'm gonna show you the machine, the model number. I just love these machines because I grew up with these, so that's why I feel old. So don't get me wrong, but let me show you the back of the machine. You have your tag, your sticker back here. The model is U6436900. This was manufactured March of 2005. Before I turned, see, this is before I turned 6 years old. I remember having a JCPenney's magazine catalog. I mean, and I remember seeing one of these in there. This model, but they got more of these models manufactured in different, like earlier or later year, some later early mid models, depends on what month it is. So other than that, yeah, I put a dryer sheet in there, which probably needs another one already, but I'll do that later. A little bit dirty. Put another bag in. This is back in December. It's a good machine. Motor's good in it. Not bad. I just had to clean the commutator because it was arcing from, I guess, because had a little bit of sedimental carbon on the car. It had a lot of arcs in it, but I cleaned it up in last year. It's all good now, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do a demo. And I was gonna say is, I do not prefer bagless vacuums because Eureka, Daredevil, whatever vacuum you have, they really don't keep their suction than a bag with unit on different vacuums. And if I was prefer for you to get another vacuum, because normally when it comes down to with these machines, I'm gonna cut this up, Propelled one. Sometimes some motors in these machines go bad and people throw them out. And what you gotta realize, Hoover don't make these no more. They no longer make the units themselves and the parts. Now some parts, brush rollers, power cords, power switches, belts, and everything, still in available. But like the bag housing themselves are no longer available. Production, the door panels and hoods, and they still make the housing, but the housing they have for the anniversary with the black bumper, but like the ones with the tan and the gray bumper, no longer. I know it sucks. To be honest with you, to me it's stupid because parts break on these and you can't find them in no longer in stock. That's why I use different colored hoods and houses and door panels and stuff like that. Basically rebuild it and turn it into a different model with different color. Cause all these are the same machine. It's just different models and different color. But other than that, people just throw these out. And I would stay away from Walmart's. Like I said, stay away from Walmart's vacuums. Stay away from Target's vacuums. If you want a real vacuum, go to a vacuum shop. Because I guarantee you, Simplicity, Ricard, Miele, Kirby, the more you take care of them, they good to go. They'll last. Then, like I said, China crap vacuums in Walmart. Stay away from Walmart's vacuums. Whatever you do, stay away because they're... Anyway, like I said, I'm going to give this vacuum a demo. I just want to let you know, you should always stay away from cheap vacuums, especially that's made in China. Made from China. Because it's not what it used to be over the years. So, yeah. Turn down your volumes because these machines are loud. And I'm going to go over reasons why motors are loud. But like I said, turn down your volume. Okay. Before I close the video out, end it. Still got a little bit of dirt from the Bissell vacuum. I was opening it up. Anyway, the reason why I said turn down the volume, because the vacuum's loud. Well, over the years, motors, when these was brand new, and now we're up to 2020. Well, over the last few years, when vacuums be used more than once, bearings are starts to have wear and tear. Two reasons why motors are loud. Normally, if one, your vacuum is that old, depends what year it was made in, it'll tell you how old the machine is. Normally, it'll be fan, like trash gets into the motor, builds up over the fan, and the air passes through the fan and creates a loud sound effect from it. It'll throw the fan off balance. You can change you can. I wash the fan on these motors while I rebuild them, or I just change the fan. Two, sometimes your bearings not only could get worn, here's the thing. What really I don't get, these machines are sealed. But then water, like humid, gets to the motor and rust. And I don't understand how water could get to a motor when the motors are enclosed. I have another wind tunnel I ran earlier. Somehow I rebuilt that one. I didn't change the bearings in it. I just changed the fan and put carbon brushes in. Yeah, cause I remember pausing the commutator months back of last year. Anyway, but the bearings at the bottom, because I drilled the rivets out that holds the armature into the motor for the bearing plate, had rust underneath the bearing. I'm like, I don't know how water humid gets the motor, which it surprises me. So, but as long as the motor runs, but I'm hopefully could get which I'm actually going to be able to get another motor. So other than that, I'm gonna have to do a review on that wind tunnel in the corner. That one needs a new cable, because I took the cable out of that wind tunnel and put it in here to replace the broken power jack cable in this one. But anyway, like I said, subscribe if you're a new YouTuber. If you're new to YouTube or to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Thumbs up if you like the video. Comment down below if you want to see more. Like I said, if you want to see more vacuums or vacuum updates. I did do a video. What was this? I was trying to put it up on YouTube off this iPhone 6s, but it won't, because I was doing a test of all different wind tunnel of these machines with some shredded paper. It won't let me upload it on my YouTube, so I'm gonna have to redo that video again, so that way you will see the video what I was doing. And it's been a long time since I've been doing shredded paper tests with these machines, but and they got good agitation, airflow, and everything. And you can tell by how the suction is. All these machines are beasts. All these machines are beasts, especially when you change filters in the bag. You don't have to worry about trying to trying to keep the suction, because a bagged vacuum outlast bagless vacuums. And even the Hoovers with the twin, before they had the twin chamber models, stuff like that. But bagged vacuums last more long. The more you keep doing maintenance, you change filters in bags, and keep the suction, you all right. You all good. Just keep this cooking with gas. So like I said, subscribe, thumbs up, comment down below if you like the video, or what you would like to see versus like repair, like I said, repair videos also, which I am going to be in the process of changing the motor out, not in this machine, because this one's all right. Changing the motor out in another self-propelled wind tunnel. And stay tuned for more. So yes, I'm out.